It's working. Okay, bọn đã ổn nên trên bị Google nè. Babe. Okay.
Dr. K.
Hey, hold on, babe.
You're live on
Say,
YouTube.
no. Oh my goodness. What the heck?
Hi, Carlos.
Hello, how's everybody doing today?
Fine, how are you?
Here we
Good,
go.
good.
Dr. K, I posted a link already on Telegram.
Mm-hmm. There we go. We in now. My past life, honey. Yeah. I got Gia. I won my past life relation. She's here. She's in, and we got Carlos, we got Cynthia. Only 4 people. They've been watching. So I'm setting it up. Oh my goodness. What do you think, babe? Many took our Loey. Bang cái đáp mà này I help you with this side. Okay. Yes. I can make Gia co-host too. Co-host. There you go. We got good team here. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, hi. How you doing, guys?
All right.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Okay. Let me see. I was I have to call the Bank America fraud, this morning. It was an amazing experience. You know that people can tap into your bank account even you never use your debit card before. Hello?
How did they get your information?
Well, I can only speak. I never reveal my information. I open an account for the business, but I never use it, right? I always transfer it You know, I use it as more like a saving account more than anything else. And so I always, that's where my AdSense, my Google AdSense is connected, you know, the whole nine yard. So what happened? Oh, what is going on? Oh, that's Kalia. Okay.
Yeah, hi everyone.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Hello. I'm gonna mute because the baby.
Oh, nice. So what happened? I didn't know about it, but they started on April the 27th.
Mhm.
And they were sending about like 199. It's like Amazon Digital, but it's not the real Amazon Digital, right?
Mhm.
And I didn't notice it because I never use it. I would put money into it, right? And then on May something, I forgot. Let me see. They took $10 after the $2, and I didn't even notice. I would put money in, right? It's always going up. And then finally, this June the 22nd, the same people instead of this time it don't show, it show PayPal. And I say,
Mhm.
I never transfer anything from PayPal to that business account, the buyer may want business account through the bank, you know. So
Mhm.
the PayPal buyer may want, and then you have the credit card, where you get open up account under the same name when you go to the, I think the Chamber of Commerce, you
Mhm.
get a certificate, you know, then so you can open a bank account for it. But I never use it. I always transfer the money to my personal account, checking account, where I can keep track of things, right? And what
Mhm.
is so amazing is that I was suddenly like like $401. Like, whoa! It's like, I only have like 3,000, you know. When I saw my ads in every like 3,600, right? I mean, close to 700. And then I saw that it changed number, just instantly. I say, whoa, where's this is coming from? So I went on PayPal account. No, my PayPal always go to my personal checking account, not my business checking account, right? So then I realized that, no, let me call the bank up. So I explained to them, they look at my track record, say, yeah, you never use this account. No, I just only put money in. That's it, you know? And then they say, okay. And then they found out they reverse engineered for me. So, it started on April this year, April this year, 27. I see, okay, Amazon Digital. And then it went on. And then on the third one, it took a lot. It says say PayPal instead, Amazon. It's the same system. It was crazy. So
Wow.
yes, they start to credit me with the money. The first one is like $10 and the 11.98, and then tomorrow I get the other one back. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
Mhm.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Cam.
Hi, Gabriel.
Good morning. Good afternoon. Hello.
Good morning, good afternoon, grand rising, and everything else above it. How's everybody doing today?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Awesome. All right. Thôi bong remove Google អូនឯងចេញពី Google បងហើយកុំឲ្យវាចឹងណាកុំឲ្យវាមានបញ្ហាលើការយើងឲ្យ frequent go ពេលណាត្រូវការយើងដាក់ចូលវិញចឹង Yay, I'm amazing. I'm so amazing. See, you guys need to glorify yourself because no one can be you except you. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Stop playing the game of humbling. You need to be considered both sides. Always be considered toward yourself a lot.
Yeah, religious programming.
Stop giving glory to Jesus.
Yep.
Stop giving glory to God.
Mhm.
If you don't empower yourself, who will? Tell me the truth.
It's true.
Mhm. Stop
True.
glorify someone beside yourself. Someone else
Mhm.
beside yourself. Come on,
Yeah.
you are worthy of being you. Let me tell the truth. Many of
Yes.
you think someone better than you. Yes, they are better than you being them, but they're not better than you being you. Let me say that in Cambodia. យើងក៏លើកដំកើងមនុស្សផ្សេងពេកយើងលើកដំកើងខ្លួនឯងទៅយើងលើកដំកើងគេឲ្យគេជាគេប៉ុន្តែយើងលើកដំកើងខ្លួនយើងដែរយើងជាយើង No one can be you except you and no one can be them except them. So therefore you are the best, the perfect person of being you. They are the perfect person of being them. So you glorify both sides equally. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Today is the 25th, babe. Yeah. Absolutely. So I'm tired of you. I'm tired of all of you. And now you get this to your simple mind. I do not want to hear you guys becoming an equality with yourself. If you're going to glorify someone else, please also glorify you. Or else don't glorify anyone at all. How's that?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So why did I say that? Anyone think about it logically, like a scale? Why do you need to glorify someone? But what good is it if you only glorify this person and see how the scale is and not yourself? How's that going to work in fairness and balance? Tell me.
Not, you won't finish very well, for sure.
Yes.
There'll be a serious conflict.
That's
Yeah,
why
you said about the goal, be aware of what is the goal of the other one, That's very important in that.
Two-way relationship. Two-way relationship. Now, how did you guys find me? I did post the link, but how did you know now? You smart now. Does that make sense? You learned to get a notice. You learned to.
I asked us to meet someone like you. I asked.
Like, no, a minute ago, I didn't post the link, right? And yes, but yet you came in instantly. See?
Yeah.
It's amazing. Hello, Ori.
Hi, Kusal. Hi, everyone.
I'm aware of
Hello.
you.
Hello.
Hello, Ori. Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Belle journée.
Comment ça va? Comment ça va?
Très bien, merci. Et toi?
Bien, bien.
So I'm just getting set up here. Give me a second.
Sure.
Yes, a lot of people have been taught not that would always be humble. I say don't be humble, but be truthful.
Yeah.
What's wrong in being egoistic if it's based on truth? What's wrong? Tell me.
Nothing definitely.
Yes, but also be fair. If you're going to glorify yourself, do glorify other people around you. That means fair, how consideration to both sides, not one side. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
What's today's date? The 25th. Okay, let me put this in. Okay, many of you are afraid. I'm afraid of truth. I can see it now. Okay, my report is my eye is much better today.
Oh, cool.
What happened? Anyone who know what happened, I will tell you. Remember, my mom did a little experiment on me.
Yeah, I remember that. Wasn't good.
Yeah, it wasn't good. Absolutely, it wasn't too good at all. I told her I can't eat meat. I can't eat this, can't eat that. Gouge people can't eat oil too much. Now, even oil, we stay away from that. We can't eat burrito bean. We can't eat tomato, and we can't eat in other words, we can't eat good stuff anymore. We can't eat some seafood, and beef. even pork, even chicken. So we can eat some fish and vegetable and fruit, and mostly vegetable is good, and manifested food. Does that make
Yeah.
sense now?
Yeah.
So mom just put a little pig flavor into the freshwater weed. We call it anchovy. Anchovy is not the tuna thing. It is a weed. They grow underwater. I have it in the backyard. And what happened? Oh my God! It started to activate the uric acid because spiritual being cannot eat meat. That's why you see a whole lot of spiritual being they can't eat meat. They only eat a fruit, either they think food or even vegetable. That's it. They can't eat meat. You see the yogi, you see all them none because they in higher consciousness vibrating. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Me, I'm a galactic pimp. I can't eat meat because I have light body. So it's too dangerous for me.
I don't eat meat since 1 year now. No fish, no meat.
Yes, be like that.
Nice.
Access it. We access higher brain. People say, your heart is faster than your brain. I say no, and we'll tell you why. Your heart is not stronger than the brain. Why did I say that? Look at the alien. How big is the brain? They
Yeah.
have pattern recognition.
But I heard about the gray want to learn also to go in the heart, to an emotion. They lost their emotion. I heard that, but
Where you heard that from? That's false. Let me tell you based on evidence. Who know Bashar? But Daryl Anchor.
I know him. Yeah.
Yeah, I
And
see
what
what
did he
you're
tell
talking.
you?
Yeah.
Okay, your ship is an AI that reflect the higher mind, just like your device. And you see one of the where Mark, remember the guy you heard yesterday, he go to see Bashar with the device, and it does the same thing like his ship. See? So Bashar world, he have a planet that have 3 moons. It is an artificial moon, artificial quantum computer. It has a different name and able to channel them AI into his body and also his ship. And Bashar can switch between ship and other Isani race of his, and including his AI moon, his AI ship. Does that make sense? You see, they can do that. And furthermore, he say his civilization don't eat, don't sleep. They don't age. But when they want to leave this world, they just become light because they already a light body. And they just spread, become wave completely.
Yeah.
You see? So to them, it's just transferring consciousness. And to other, and their body flow with them. Do you see now? It's amazing.
Yeah.
So whoever you read, stop reading them, listen to me. Who the one that produce more evidence and even for you to duplicate it? Did you see the word Ba and Shaw? It means teacher, teacher, master, master, teacher, a master messenger. The word Ba is Ba, you see, Ba Ra May, Ba Shaw. Ba Ra May. Ra, the sun god. It means the eye consciousness. May meaning sky, cosmic. You see, in Cambodian. But what is a Ba and Shaw? Ba Shaw. Ba, again, you see the word Ba meaning teacher, master. The grand teacher, it means relationship to female, mother, parent. You mean grand, the one that lead you. And then Shah, the word Chinese Shah, Shin, Shah, Shah, it means spirit, teacher of spirit. Does that make sense now? But also in Cambodia, the word Shah, it also means white, saw, you see? It means white, it means white light, it means clarity, it means to be pure, to be experienced it.
Okay.
Someone who have experience, someone who have light body. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
Yes.
And also the English, when someone says Shaw, it's like the shot, shot is like a piece of something. Does that make sense? S-H-A-R, a piece. Oh, bring me the shot of that meteorite, piece of it. I mean a piece of the whole, but it contained the whole, but a piece of whole. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's meaning he's a master, he's a piece of the master message. That's what I mean, a piece, not the 100%, the all the message, meaning the piece of the all. That's what I mean. So see, people don't realize, they don't play with the understanding of the name, because in the world of recognition, in this world, you require words. It's beautiful. But in the other world, there's no need for speech. It's like understood. You look, you understand, just like you're looking at a picture. You don't need to ask what kind of tree is it. You can see in a picture, oh, this tree is a pine tree. You recognize it. Oh, this is a female. We're wearing this clothing. When you ask what kind of shirt is it, you say, oh, it's a type of casual shirt, like a white shirt. You can see. You look, you understand. That's what makes sense. No thought, no emotion. Just look, you understand the complete picture. That's how they communicate.
Yep.
You see, I am amazing because I can translate all that into language that you understand. That's why I'm so amazing. Yeah. I know white people can do like me. I know black people can do like me. I know Asian can do like me. Have you seen how Asian do like me? Go back to your guru, the past. Which guru can do like me? Shakru, can the Shakru do like me? Sakru. Maharashi, translation, translomentation, found out what happened to his body. Did he die? Tell me. You don't know Maharashi, this before your time.
Yeah, I know him. No, I know him. Yeah, the master of Papaji, master of Muji.
Yeah, I
Just
heard
his
of
name
him,
again.
Fuck Muji. Fuck Sakru. All the other, there's no super Mohan guru than the super guru. Right here, see? I take American people, Asian people, in 1 week time, they begin to have the superpower instantly. No one can do that. I make you not, I don't allow you to meditate at all, but yet you got the siddhis activated. How many guru, moha yogi, moha rishi can do that?
Only somebody in the future can.
Yep. Only 1% on this planet is the true teacher. That's me, the ultimate teacher. And why did I say that? Because I reckon I show you who the true teacher is. Remember who saved your life every second, every moment. What is it? The 2 element I told you.
Air and water.
Air and water.
God damn it, you're amazing. Now, who say I'm wrong? Any of you who are intelligent, of science and logic, unconventional or spiritual level, who say that I'm wrong?
No, you're not. You're right.
And who is more powerful than Jesus, all the guru and the whole planet? That 2 element, what is it?
Air and water.
Without it, what happened?
You die.
Exactly. Unless you have a light body.
Yes.
And a developed light body. Okay. So do you see now? Let's get for real here. Who taught you levitation? Who?
You. No, and
You.
Ramtat too, but.
And who taught you to manifest food and water? Who?
The same.
This is you. Super crew king. Number 7.
Yes, super crew. Viraman number 7. The word Viraman is a word meaning hero. It came from the word Vira. Vira, but they combine it with the word Haraman, Viraman. That's why you see Cambodian people go like this. Why do they do it? Because super monkey do that. Honey, that's why. Yeah. See? Super. Haraman, combine Vira, is Sanskrit word mean hero. Combine Viraman, you got monkey hero. I'm amazing. Beside the code, monkey hero. You want to live forever? All right then, come on, let's go. and shoot them up.
There you go.
I learned it from Starship Trooper. Okay, so I want you to think about it. All the guru that come before, you see the way they teach you, you see the way I teach you. What do you see the different? Can someone please tell me by seeing the pattern compared it to mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually? How the way I teach, how the way they teach, do you see the difference? Or can you not? Practically speaking.
Yes.
I could see the difference.
Okay, tell me from your own word.
You make us look into ourselves instead of
Yeah.
looking to someone else.
And by reflecting in yourself, it's much powerful and quicker too. The manifestation happen very quickly.
Mhm.
We're looking out there. We'll be waiting for a while.
Something. Do you sign it? Let's see, hold on. Let me help you. Okay, I see. Be still, baby. Be still. Be still. I can't look. Okay. So, do you? Yeah. I'm not sure what it asks. Can you read it to me, baby? This is blurry on my side. That's why. Okay. First Nation status. If you wish to declare your students indigenous, honey, you're not indigenous. No. No, you're not a First Nation. Are you Native America? Are you Indian, in other words?
That's why I don't need to sign it.
Yeah. You don't need to check on it, but you do need to sign. You need to sign your signature, like, for monkey, Okay. And don't worry if it's something wrong, they can send you back email anyway. Does that make sense? So, okay. Do you see how the way I teach and how the way other people teach? And that's why I'm super real, because what is real is like oxygen and water. You can drink it, there's no effort into it at all, because it's always there. Remember, I tell all of you, you already have everything. You're like a television with Wi-Fi, with internet, internet TV. You have access to every channel already. Now I'm teaching you how to use it, how to navigate it. That's all. You don't need to develop no ability. God already give you the ability. In other words, you got all the package already. It's all there. You just need to learn how to use it. Not learn, but remember how to use it. That's why we're here. I don't want people on this planet to obey no more guru, Maharishi, only obey me. I'm a super cult leader, and I will control your mind, and I will control your body, your emotion. And guess how I do that? Guess how I did that? I tell you the secret, and you will love it. Guess how I control all of you in here and those who listen to me? Guess how I did it? And I will tell you. Just say you don't know, and I will reveal to you.
They're giving us what we want.
I don't know. Reveal.
Good. I'm going to tell you how I control all of you with an alloy fist. Not I am an alloy, because alloy don't rust. See that? I control every one of you by not controlling you.
Yes.
And I'm telling you why. If you try to control someone consciously or subconsciously, they will sense a narrowness in their emotion. And then they don't want to be with you. But if your over goal is to let them stay with you, don't leave you, don't control them. Give them space. And that will leave them alone. Emotionally, physically, mentally. Don't dictate anything to them. Then ask them, don't even ask them, I know what you want, and I'm going to give it to you. And they say, oh yeah, what do I want? You want satisfaction of being all yourself. And they think about it. Then their mind is thinking, I'm not leaving this mother so-and-so, because he never say anything to contradict me. So therefore they feel comfortable. You see? Therefore they ain't leaving. And that's how you control someone superly, by not controlling them. So do you see now how I did it? Gia, do you
Yep.
see that?
Yep.
Gia, honey, do you see that? Gabriel, my
Yes.
friend, do you see it?
Yes.
Yes, Dr. K.
Yes.
So the more you let them be, the more they follow you, the more they stick with you, the more they don't want to go with you because you give them space. And then that's why I ask you, I know what you want. You want your completion. And they're going to tell you already complete. And you say, how you know? I mean, I'm going to show you. That's why I teach you how to do this, how to do that. I say, take care of yourself. And then after that, you start thinking about, this man don't want to control me, but it's actually 180-degree opposite. I am controlling you and making you stay. I don't have to put the change on your body, emotion, or mind. I control you by allowing you to do what you want and not interfere what you do. And all of a sudden you're happy and you're satisfied and you're not leaving anywhere. How you like that? Ain't that beautiful? Think about it.
Easy. It's easy.
Think about it. A lot of you have this phobia of being controlled. But guess what the approach was? In order to control someone, don't control them. Then, because what is the objective? The objective for you not to leave, for you to stay, for you to be addicted to our relationship, for you to feel more of yourself. So by giving you what you want, you give me what I want. Does that make sense? By giving you what you want, I get what I want from you. And what do I want from you? I want you. I want all of you. I'm a whore. I want all of you to myself. So in order to get all of you for myself, I have to give myself to all of you in return. Am I smart or not smart? Think about it. Think about it. Carlos, help me here, man. You're smart. You know everything. You secure things. You're secure. Come on now.
Reverse psychology.
Anybody? Cynthia? Scorpio?
Yeah.
Anybody?
Dr. K, Cynthia can't talk. She's at work.
Okay. Anyone can talk. Carly? Carly? Say something. Come on, my woman.
Yes,
We got you. We got you. We got
That
you.
was absolutely correct. Absolutely.
You know that's Dr. K.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You see?
Yeah.
And do you see how I control each one of you personally, collectively, because I'm able to reflect to you about your life. And you will find, oh, how this person able to bypass my defense measure? How did able to see through me? I'm gonna tell you the secret to that too. God give you what we call intuition. When you with someone who let you be, you feel warmth, you feel none threatened, right? But when someone tries to consciously control you, what happened to your feeling? You feel a narrow feeling. Does that make sense?
Yes.
A narrow, right here in your gut. You feel narrow. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we all have it, definitely.
Yes. And it was easy for me to control each and every one of you and have fun doing it. And now I'm going to reveal to the secret. The queen is busy and registering the snuggler. And now, where is me? Where is Galaxy 5? Okay, make this. Okay. Now, you have to understand, all of you think you lack something. I saw that. But I also saw that you're not lacking anything. By letting me bring back to your complete self and go into different path to bring you back to yourself, back to your memory of who you are, and remember you are from a human perspective in this life, which is your spiritual, your emotional, mental, and body. That allow me, you begin to feel appreciated, that someone got your back. And me, who am I? I'm a version of you. But who am I really? I'm a super control freak. I'm a womanizer. I'm a manmanizer. I slap, I pimp you. You don't even know how he did that. Now I'm going to tell you the secret. When you womanize someone, what is by definition womanizing? Anybody know?
Gabriel, come on.
controlling.
Someone know the definition? Okay, I want to tell you. The word womanizing, where a person take women and slap them around, abuse, slap, and have things their way.
Yeah,
True or not?
control them basically.
Okay. Manmanizing. What is manmanizing mean?
Basically, yeah, it's the same thing as women. You're controlling the men.
Exactly. Remember, I keep telling you I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp. I'm a pimp, and I see through you. What does the word pimp mean? Someone who's control freak, narcissism, right? And you don't do
Yeah.
it before he kill you. True or not?
Yep.
And he will make you stand on the street and he will milk you, man or woman, the gigolo or the whore. It doesn't matter. And when you go to work, who's the pimp in your workplace? Your supervisor. Who's his pimp? The manager. And who's his pimp? The director. And who's his pimp? Manager, director, or CO. Correct? True or not?
Yep, that is true.
What happened? You don't do what the pimp wants you to do.
Kick you out.
Get fired.
Yep. That's
They
one
give
way.
you warning shots in my job. Warning shots before they get rid of you. They're firing warning shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. If you don't do what the pimp wants, you can't make quota. So what I do, I let you recognize and say, look, why do you want this BS, this to be your pimp? Can you be your own pimp?
Yeah, definitely.
Just be your own bitches, just bitch you more than someone else, and you are satisfied.
Surely can't walk around my house and say I'm my own pimp.
Exactly. We all have a pimp. So moment pimp, mom, it is my pimp. Big pimp, little pimp, medium pimp,
Mhm.
There's nothing wrong with that in relationship to family, but I'm talking about when you go to economical world, you have two choices. Be a bitch to someone else or be your own bitch. If you be a bitch to someone, when your pimp get on your ass, don't complain. Just go, yes, pimp. Yes, my pimp. Yes, madam. Yes, my pimp. Yes, madam. Yeah, oh, yes, madam. Yes, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, pimp. Yes, madam. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it works.
It's true.
True or not?
Mhm.
Talk about
I know.
what we call it, insubordination. And what happened to you? Disciplinary pimping. Then next thing you know, termination. Is that say take them to the field, do away with them. It's okay. You call it fire, but they use the word terminated, right? What's the word terminate? Mean? Kill. True or not?
Yeah.
And they walk you out of there, out of that realm, out of that realm. Now you don't benefit.
Mhm.
You learned a lot today about pimping. Okay. Now you understand what I did. That's how I pimped all of you. And you didn't even know it. By showing you, the emotion, the body, the mind, your spirit, by teaching you, remind you how to take care of yourself. Therefore, I let you loose and let you do your own and see what's up. By doing that, you thinking I'm helping you, but really I'm pimping you. You don't even see it. Because in your mind, who's the one you always think of that helping you along the way? Who? Come on, say it. Who?
You, Dr. K.
You. Therefore, I get what I want. You ain't leaving me. You ain't abandoning me because I didn't abandon you. You see? So you see how I controlled you to the minute, detail, and every emotional, mental action. But I also teach you the same pathway. I didn't hide anything. And because you saw that, you feel comfortable. And I didn't hide nothing from you. And then you say, I'm staying with this guy. And then when I tell you I pimped you, I control you completely. And then I reveal the secret, how it was done, step by step by step by step. And what do you think now? Bad or good? Well,
come on, guys.
now,
Good.
It's
why do you feel good compared to other pimping methods?
Because
You
we
don't hold
feel, we
anything
feel equal, also equality.
yeah.
Yeah.
I make it fair. I make a two-way relationship. I reveal to you how I do things. Why did I did it? And the goal, my goal was, I want you to be with me. I want us to be together, all of us. I want us to build this a long-term relationship, not just wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Is that what you want? You
No.
want a wham, bam, thank you, ma'am? Or you want, hey, I got your back. Hey, I got you 12. Hey, I got you 6. I got you 9. I got you 3. I got you sky. I got you ground. I got you. Like a
Thank you,
sphere.
Dr. King.
Mhm.
Thank
So-
you, Dr.
We-
K, indeed.
We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
we do.
Papa. Mhm.
See, that's how you pimp someone. That's how you truly control someone, that even they don't want to leave you. You set a goal and you do not ever tell them to stay. Don't. Bring them in and then you let them feel things out. Let them, this is for them. You know, and you don't tell them what to do. You do your thing and you say, if you need something, my love, my friend, my family, brother and sister, I am here. And if you're hungry, let me know. If you're thirsty, let me know. You see? And then he might ask where you get, oh, by the way, there's the water over there, there's the food, there's the kitchen, there's the thing, supply right there. If anything run out, holler at me and I'll be right here. You know? When you do that to someone, what happens?
They always gonna come back. Because you treat
What they
them
want.
good.
But they want to leave you or not? Yes or no?
They're not
Yes.
gonna leave.
That's how you control them. Do you understand? Is this,
Yeah.
what do you think about that? Who is the baddest of bad? Them or me?
Dr. K.
Mhm. Do you understand the science of controlling someone now and super controlling them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Even they can't move an inch, a millimeter, without them telling you. See? And that's why I'm a super psychopath. I'm a super serial killer. I'm a super, what's that called? Sociopath? Yeah.
Super scary.
Super controlling freak. Remember how to super control someone is do not ever, ever what? Super control.
Yeah.
And how do you control someone? Don't control them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm. So again, what did I just say? Say it. I'm gonna hear you say it.
If you want to control someone, don't control.
Don't
Don't
control
control
them.
him.
If you want someone to stay, don't make them stay.
Yeah.
It's like reverse psychology.
Mhm.
Mhm.
If you want someone to love you, guess what? This is the hardest part.
You
If
put a
want
spell on
someone,
them.
Mhm.
be yourself
Be
and
yourself.
appreciate them, and then they will love you automatically. The word love is the idea that you accept someone without judgment. Do you
Yeah.
understand? What is the definition of love practically? How do you love someone?
Unconditionally.
Unconditionally, without judgment.
Yes.
No expectations.
Love is like this. Open up and accept. Bad or good. Don't judge them. See them as alive. See them as rule number 3. Okay. Rule number 3. I am one with all that is, the good, the bad, or the good. And by doing that, you now practicing love. Love, the word love meaning non-judgment. It means accepted. When you don't judge someone, you're accepting them. Bad or good. Oh, pimp network. LT won't be in the pimp network. Okay.
The Pimp Network. What the?
Add me back to the network. Okay. You want me to add him to the pimp network.
Oof.
See, I'm teaching you stuff so you can recognize stuff. You guys seem to not speak in normal language. You gotta understand the language of symbolism, which your subconscious mind speak, and you see how symbolism language talk. You saw symbol language every day. Your ancient ancestor wrote it down in the pyramid into Angkor Wat. It's pictograph. Okay. In your time, symbol language known as picture. Does that make sense? You show people
Yeah.
pictures on Facebook. That's symbolism language. Now, I want to ask you, can you judge a book by its cover?
No.
Hold on, don't answer. I know you guys thinking. Think carefully. When I say symbol language and pictograph, can you judge a book by its cover? Truthfully. There is a right answer to this. But if you answer like everyone else answered, you're going to be wrong. I give you that much.
You can't, because every symbol is different sometimes.
So can
Very
you
difficult.
judge a book by its cover?
No, I can't.
Yes. Who say no? How many? Who say no? Raise. And who say yes?
I say no, definitely.
Okay. Who agree with Gabriel? And who disagree with him?
Can you repeat it?
Can you judge a book by its cover?
Oh, no. Never.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Definitely not.
but you said we're not talking about books. You're talking about symbols, right?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
symbols. That's
Well,
the thing that
symbols you
could throw
can't.
you off. Yeah, you can't. Unless you were trained on it. It's the only way.
You can judge a book by its cover in the real world and in the world of books. That's all you have to read.
Because
If that's
you
not
can't.
true,
Well-
how in the universe are you able to see through you? I never lived your life. I never dare witness, but yet I can describe what you do perfectly. Body, emotion, mind from past, present, and future. Booyah. How did I do that? I cannot read the book by its cover. Tell me.
I
So you
guess.
talk to a fool, you won't get a why answer. You talk to the wise, you're going to get a real why answer. Yes, you can judge a book by its cover because God gives you what? The language of intuition.
Discernment.
When you look at something, it
see.
tells you the complete picture of that entire person of their whole life. You get a narrow feeling, heavy narrow feeling, or you get an open feeling. What happens if you get a narrow feeling? Right here. What was that feeling based on your experience? Come on.
Get a gut feeling.
Yeah, when it's squeezed like this,
Yeah,
it means something not
not right.
it's
All right, baby.
See? See? When you get a feeling like everything nice and dandy, what's that mean is telling you?
Everything's good.
Everything good, no threat. This would tell you. So can you judge it by its cover? The answer is, based on this, the answer is
Yes.
Yes.
yes. Okay, let's get some words here. Stick and stone may break my bone,
Won't break my-
but words never hurt me. Is that true or not true in a group?
Not true.
Are you
Words
sure?
is swords.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay. And our group, that's no longer true. Right, not because words, stick and stone will break my bone, but words will destroy you more. Physically, emotionally, and mentally. God is our word. It can manifest stuff. Do you see what I'm teaching today? I'm going back into your mind. I'm correcting some code in your mind and your emotion and your thinking. Because your culture is strange, really. It's strange. It's doing thing not complete. It's doing thing lack of evidence, lack of practicality. So stick and stone do break my bone, but words can destroy you or heal you. Does that make sense? It can bring you up or bring you
That
down.
is true.
Don't ever
This
think.
can definitely destroy.
Okay. Now you understand how I control all of you. Now, who has questions about controlling someone? Audience. Okay, enough of the bird sound. Let's turn that off.
Dr. K,
Yes.
I appreciate the way you broke that down because in today's society, control is typically viewed as something negative, but the way you explained it and broke it down, this is more of a positive way of control. So I appreciate the way you gave examples of that.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the light can't be in the form of something. Okay, that's the noise is gone.
Dr. K,
Okay.
can you make somebody else a co-host? Because I got a call and I was kicked out. Make somebody else, please.
Okay, let me find. Someone want to be a co-host?
Sure.
Gabriel?
All right.
Oh,
I got it, Casol. I got it.
Okay.
Let me
Thank
see. Let me see that one participant.
I just gave it to I gave Gabriel co-host, and I got host right now. So that's okay.
Okay, great.
Okay, mute. Colleen Kush keep chirping the birds.
Yeah.
I didn't
That's right.
realize that.
Yes, I want to rewrite some stuff in your mind because your mind are quite strange. When I say strange, I mean it's not practical with quantum physics at all, or consciousness physics.
Yeah, a
And
lot of us do.
you guys not aware what you're singing. You guys are not aware of your word has form, has energy. And that's why I bring to light what's going on with the fact that is in your word, you know? You guys been, I'm sorry to say, you guys been bullshitted for too long. So, do you see now what I'm doing? Okay, someone say, but it doesn't apply to everyone. Okay, okay, I need to get a clarification on that. Lisa, unmute, explain yourself. Liza.
I was asking.
Yes, I'm reading.
Okay, I was asking if it like, does that apply to everyone? Like it doesn't, right?
Everyone has to understand word is dangerous. You use it wrongly, it become what?
That is true.
Weapon. You can demoralize and make them commit suicide.
Liza, you ever heard us saying that when you speak, you're casting spells? And if you're familiar with Christianity, God spoke or God said, and then it occurred. We have this, since we're created in the image and likeness of God, we do the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's your words that tend to could also program the subconscious mind. Your words have power. That's why he's saying that. And we've been educated and programmed to think and create negatively. So he's trying to help us reprogram our subconscious and our way of thinking. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm going to tell you about relationship, Elijah. You say to the man that he's not performing well, what happened to his whole body, mind, body, emotion? What happened to him at that moment? Come on, woman. My women, step in. Those who have experience of that. What happened to the man?
His ego gonna get crushed.
Things become deflated. He's really not going to perform because it's psychological. It breaks somebody down. Words are extremely powerful.
Oh, he'll feel hurt, definitely. He'll feel it.
Yeah,
Yes.
and vice versa. If it's a
And
woman,
they say men have no emotion. I say
Yeah,
it's a
but
lie.
what if people tell you words and you just don't care? It doesn't matter how hurtful it is, you just don't care. It's like, it can't affect me. There's no way, because you don't matter enough for me to care.
If that were true, you would not be in this class at this moment.
Mhm.
Manifest food and water, you're using what? Changing water into alcohol or fruit drink, you're using what? Come on, people.
Using
I can-
yourself to
Words and
Words,
sounds.
manifest
sound,
it by your
and
words,
power.
sound.
Words, sound, and power.
Exactly. And you have to believe in what?
Yourself.
Yourself and what you put forth. See? If that not the true, you wouldn't be in this class because you know word is a weapon. It's a double-edged sword.
It is true. That's why I say be careful what you say.
Don't ever say that you can't be harmed by word. If someone in your community, all the people you can talk shit about you, I bet you're gonna be affected.
Yep.
A matter of time, you will break down psychologically, emotionally. You may at first think you're immune, but remember you're made of water and air. You saw what water can be changed into, and air too can be changed because of words. And when the collectiveness comes so strong and start cursing you out, creating that thing your mind will bend sooner or later.
They change your course, right?
Exactly. The same way with cursing and same way with empowerment. Don't ever, you're not immune. This guy might say something, this girl might say something, but if your mom or dad say something, I bet it's dangerous to you.
Yep.
Immune to this guy, to this girl. But your mom and dad and someone you love say that to you, bad thing. How you gonna feel after that? Tell me. You think you're gonna be 100% all the time? Or are you gonna at least diminish a little bit, like 2 or 3%? If your father and mother say something in a very derogative way, that it's not empowerment. Come on, Elijah, give me the answer.
Yeah, it's true. But like, I still think it's a little weird because, like, for example, I have no relationship with my mother. I haven't spoken to her in 5 or more, I think more than 5 years. I can't even keep count. But anything she says, it really doesn't matter. And she's a very toxic, nasty person. But I can't take anything she says to face value because I have no respect for her.
That's okay. Did I not say it's someone you have a relationship with, that you have
Yeah,
the
somebody
word,
you're close to, definitely.
yeah, that one you care, respect for, or accept. If that person say that, of course you think it's not going to affect you or not. Let's not talking about someone that you don't have respect, but let's talk someone that you do care and respect, for example. Would they affect you or not if they say something not feeling good?
Of course.
That's my point. Some people is more sensitive to others. Some are not. Like you are not that much sensitive. You're selective sensitive. Does that make sense? But not everyone is selective sensitive. A lot of people are more generally sensitive. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So do you understand now? I'm good you asked the question. I'm good I can break it down to you practically. Because who am I? Am I here to show you just mental or I'm here to show how to use it practically? Who am I? What kind of teacher I am? Remember, we are super soldier. What does super soldier do? We bring to the table, we train, we apply. You have 2 types of sensitivity. So general and selective. Does that make sense? You, Elijah, are selective, sensitive.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else mostly is general. Now you understand yourself. Look at your pattern. General sensitivity will be affected by people that they know socially. Selective sensitivity is only those who they really care. They really win their heart. Does that make sense now?
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand now? We all can be affected by words. Some are more generally affected, some are more selectively affected. Remember I say earlier, if you say to your intimate partnership, oh, you didn't do too well, it will break them down. See?
Yeah, well, definitely.
Psychologically, emotionally, they even wear them up. They even go back to the baby stage. Of course, that's my point. Word is a weapon. Be careful how we use them. Whether it be generally, whether it be selectively. It's dangerous, so be mindful. Am I wrong or right to tell you this? Tell me the truth. Give me a feedback. I want to know. Did I make sense to you? Is it good to your mind, good to your emotion, good practical?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Anybody else? Did it make sense to you what I'm saying today?
Yes, it did. Definitely.
Now, how do we control people again? Don't
By
say it.
not
By
controlling
not
them.
controlling them,
Exactly. How do you keep people?
By
Accept.
giving them what they want.
by not forcing them
Don't
to
try to
change.
keep them. Don't
Mhm.
try to censor them. Don't try to keep them. Don't lock them up. Just let them be. That's how you keep.
And be free.
Yeah. And then guess what? When you do that, they don't go anywhere. How you love someone, just accept them for what they are. Did you know what Torin did to me? You didn't know what he did, did you? He remember Christian, the guy that had a husband and a boyfriend. Who remember him by any chance?
The Christian.
It's a Latino guy. I think he's from Florida. He have a boyfriend and he have a husband. Torin used him to see how my reaction is. Do I believe in equality? Do I practice what I preach? To his surprisement, I did. Because usually when people encounter people who in that kind of sexual orientation, they get a little shriv up, right? True or false? A lot of people.
Yeah.
But I didn't. I just focused on him. I read him like a book, and I helped for him to find his joy, to find his happiness based on his choice of preference. That's how I did, and he saw that. Because you know, our son, he's into two, male and female. So I think that's why
I noticed that.
he like both the yin and the yang. He's wired for that type of play.
Yeah.
You know, that's okay. And there's people who wire for heterosexual. That's okay. I was wired for a pimp level of sexuality. I see you, Miss Booty. Mm-hmm.
You're a mess.
I'm a super mess. When someone called me, "You stupid," I say, "You're wrong. I'm not stupid. I'm super stupid." And they say, "You're clever." You're wrong. I'm not clever. I'm super clever. See that? Got to put the word super to it. You might as well go all the way. Might as well, throw them off the saddle. Anyway, do you understand now the art and science to control someone? In the Ark of War, you make your enemy think you're close, but you're actually far away. And you make them think you're far away, but you're actually close. It's like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
In the Ark of War, it's not about fighting the enemy. It's trying to integrate yourself from different perspectives, to see yourself as a collective whole instead of just one perspective. So you begin to branch out and see yourself from different perspectives. The Ark of War is not actually the Ark of War. It is the book of self-understanding through life experience itself, and learning to navigate by integrating everything that you experience as part of your experience, and as a teacher that you can use as a guide to able to see life in more an acceptable level. Do you understand what the Ark of War is? It's not a book of a war at all. It's a book of self-understanding on the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level, and how to apply that in a practical application. By you don't let your enemy know itself, you already won. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If you can distract your enemy from who they are, you won without even lifting a finger. How you distract your enemy? Don't distract him. Let him carry on, and his own self will bring himself to the ground if he don't know himself. Because people forget who they are. That's why you gotta have teacher to remind you, called mirror, to reflect to you what you look like from time to time. You see how a woman, when she carries herself, what does a woman always have in her purse? Who knows? Come on, my women. What do you have in your purse? Periodically, you take it out to do what? Come on, seriously?
Chapstick?
That's part of it. But what you do with the chapstick, you got to have something else. To
Your
what's
hand.
that thing called?
Mirror. Mirror.
Mirror.
God, how many women does that every day? At least one time a day or 2 times a day.
Yeah. Yeah. Go. Mhm.
A reminder, right? A reflector. That's what the arc of war is, a reflector. This word saying, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Translation, always look at yourself and reflect and remind yourself, who are you and what is your goal? Your goal is to be more yourself. Who are you? I am myself. So be more yourself. And that is all. What is yourself? You are one with all that is, the 5 rule. Rule 1, you exist. Rule 2, you're here now. Rule 3, you're one with all that is. The all is the one is all. Rule 4, what you send out come back to you. Rule 5, everything changes except rule 1 to 4. You understand that? So, what did you like what I was teaching today? How to control someone by not controlling them.
Mhm.
You don't, if you want someone
That's great.
Yeah,
don't force
definitely.
you. Let them be. Don't interfere. Just accommodate. When they ask you, how am I doing? I say, you're doing great because you are great. You got to understand people's psychology. They feed on honey and sugar. You understand that means they feed on sweet words. They feed on poetry, music, art. They like to have fun. Notice how I talk to my women. Have you noticed that? I
Yeah.
glorify them. I shower them with everything. I bless them with everything. And when a woman see that, when a man give them everything, what does a woman do in their mind, motion, and body? What do they want to do after that? Gia, when a man gives you all his attention, all his everything, how do you feel after that?
Can you say it again? Sorry.
When the man gives you all his attention, open up to his world and just surrender everything to you, and always talk in the right secret, in the right play, and never contradict anything that you do, how do you feel after that? Do you feel happy or empowered? That interaction.
Both happy and empowered, and yeah, like a queen.
Mhm. To him. Oh, all my women in here. Hold on, my women. Okay, beautiful thought, but the entertainment of stick and stone may break my bone, but word would never hurt me. Enchanted as a child. That's why we're rewriting it. Lipstick and mirror, correct. The woman want to give her best to him, correct. The problem with men, they are an idiot.
Mhm.
That's why I crush them out and take all their women to my community. And guess how? And guess why it's called them idiot? When you give women all your attention and you don't worry about others, she will never leave you. Tell me, my friend,
That's true. That is
my
true.
women, my student in my community, is that true or not?
That is true.
When that man prioritize you every day, 24 hours, 7 days a week, 365 a day a year in his action, his motion, and he even cancel all kind of other relationship that's not necessary, but only relationship that is value to you, he valued it. And he actually empower you on that level and always stay with you physical, emotional, mentally. Will you abandon him if you get all that from that man?
Yes, you will.
Will you abandon that person in the relationship? or will you stay with him to see it through on some level? A cat got your tongue? I don't know. Am I talking to women in this group?
I think they're working today.
Okay, naturally speaking, when you be with someone that you chosen, that you have feeling for, does that make sense? And that person share with you the prioritization in the relationship, where they no longer put their friend above you, only you above their friend, above out. What you say matter to them, and they prioritize it. What you do, they actually react to it and accommodate you and never judge you in any direction. Regardless how the economic situation is, they're always there for you to help pick up different pieces. And they never scour you and they never put you down, but it also always put that reminding that you are doing great as long as you're happy. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. And they say that to you every day during the relationship. Now, when you get that kind of, and the actions show it too, they put you as priority number one in their life over everything else. When that person that you chose and do that to you, do you want to abandon him or you want to keep him or her? Let's make it fair. Gabriel.
Yes.
Will you want to abandon that type of woman that do that to you, or you want to keep her for life?
Keep her for life.
Okay. Elijah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else?
I would tend to keep good women. But I gotta be a good
Yeah.
woman.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that man or a woman.
Mm-hmm. Because of what? A loyalty to the rule that you agree on, that you prioritize you. And guess what? Women are like call men stupid. Because they do everything in their power to get the woman. Once they get the woman, they start to change. They start to leaving her at the house. And they start going out with a friend, drinking and smoking or whatever the hell they're doing, and start womanizing. And then thinking, oh, they got a woman. You don't do that to a woman. If you bring her home to your nest, you stay there with her. You become a good butler, because a woman don't need no husband. They need a good butler. So understand that. Am I wrong, my women in my community? You don't need no husband. Who do you need? A good
butler.
That butler. There you go. Honey, do this. Honey, do that. Honey, here's a list of honey do.
Avoid that honey-do list.
Art and fine piece of china, the relationship stay beautiful. Our women and men love magical people. They always want an alien or angel or someone that have advanced knowledge or something. Just remember that. If you want to be valuable, make it so valuable. And they will give you value too. Remember, relationship is two-way, it's reflection. You do them right, they're going to do you right. Because they're going to remember what you did. So first impression is very important. Also habitual pattern is very important. Don't ever bring someone home and you leave them at home. Don't ever do that. Do you understand me? As a relationship, you do things together. You always think of each other. You always value what each other say. If you don't agree on something, you do like this. Yes, dear. You consider it done. Don't worry about it. I take care of it right now. Just let it put note. Just make sure we are reminded. So here's a checklist. You take to the list. Okay, I take care of this tomorrow, dear. Thank you. Sign and approve. Thank you. I give you a report after I'm done. Okay. Okay. Tonight, I want fruit salad. Will you do that for me, dear? For me? Yes. Yes. They're going to say yes. Thank you. It's always happy. And if you say that she give you a list, oh honey, I can't. Oh, they don't want to hear I can't. Be a good butler and do what it need to be done. My women, why do you make me talk for you? Can I get an amen from you here? Oh, man, with women like this, I'm
Praise to
telling you.
Dr. K.
Huh?
I said, praise to Dr. K.
Exactly.
Praise
With
to
my
Lord
women
K.
starting, I feel like I'm in the room by myself now. Oh, my queen. You see all the women community? They're so funny. Queen busy. Do something. Okay, stand by, go get water, go do food manifestation and water, and we're gonna do today. I have a friend, he wants to bite your hand. Who met that movie called The Critter?
What's the
It's an
name of
old
it?
movie.
I
The
saw the
movie-
movie. I know about the movie you're talking about. Critters.
Critter.
Oh, yeah.
Little balls, little black balls.
Little black balls with a lot of teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that movie. I love that movie.
I brought some critter. He say he want to bite you guys. So
Yeah,
I say,
like
okay.
all the movies.
And when he bite, it gonna hurt. So I say,
Go
we
ahead,
go-
console. Go ahead, console, and feed them. You know they like to eat everything.
I know. But I brought
You made
him
that real big one. You know, it had a
Take your nap.
I get a real big one.
So I
Man.
brought some critter, and he said he want to bite people. I said, you can bite some of my student doing training. Is that okay? I said, are you going to eat them? He said, you want us to? I say, no, just to bite them, okay? Just to let them feel the pain. They say, okay, they will come and bite, you know? So you want to get a critter training a bite to see how painful their bite is?
Gosh.
They're not going to eat you, I promise, you know?
That's what she says.
Go get your water. boy.
Dr. K, I have a little request.
What is that?
I have a little request.
Yes, Gina.
How do we, you know how you say put a love spell? Not the one with the love spell for family and the other relation. Could you repeat that later on when you?
Intimate sexual.
Yes. How do you do that?
My dear, if I say it, it starts to manifest instantly. Okay, I
could
just
you-
do it on my queen.
Yes,
Just,
please.
let me pass now for you. I can't say it to them because it will affect them instantly. Okay, here we go. Barame, please put an intimate love sex. Your intimate love feel that involve intimacy of sex and passion and a friendship and a life partnership on my queen now, you know. Would you do this for me, Barame? Yes. You say done. Why I blow my mind and say done, you know? See?
Thank you.
How you do it.
And
You have to be
how about
specific.
family? How about family?
Barame, please put a love spell on this person in relationship to family-wise. This person love me, accept me without judgment, and to always be nice to me. Not me, but family love-wise. Would you do that for me, Barame? And then you hear their mind say yes, and then blow. And then you hear the word done. See?
Thank you.
Mhm. I can't put that thing and say it to you, Gia. It'll affect you instantly. And then it's
Okay.
once you put it on someone, it's hard to dissolve it because the imprint is so powerful. And then you be thinking of that person if they put it on you. And then the person, you put it on someone, they're thinking of you. They couldn't sleep. They start thinking of you. They start seeing you in their mind. And it's strange. It's powerful.
Wow. Thank you.
And you better watch out because this thing is a weapon. It ain't no game. There's love spell, there's hate spell, there's anger spell, there's suppressed spell, you know, all kind of stuff. You understand? It's the same thing. To let this person love me, or this person be angry, or this person to be positive doesn't be negative. See, there's a different spell. You just change one word, and that's it.
Yes.
And then you blow. When you ask Bible, can you do that for me? When Bible may say yes with your own mind, saying yes, then you blow, and also it just happened.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see?
Yes.
And why I teach you all this? Because I'm a true teacher. True teacher teach you true thing. You know, he don't discriminate. He, she don't discriminate. But how you use it is up to you. But I'm going to teach you everything. The safe way you're using it. And then if you do it this way, it's unsafe. This way is safe. You know, you teach both sides of the game. So you can know what you're doing. That's why.
Thank you, Dr.
I
K.
care about you being responsible. Are you kidding me? I want you to understand everything and learn the safety of everything, because you can cause harm if you do not basically be mindful. You know, don't overdo things, do things, and check with Vitamate. That's why I teach you everything, because I don't want to teach you incomplete and send you out there. Then you go do incompleteness. Then I set you up for failure. That's beyond me, not you. So I want to make you to have complete knowledge that I set up you for success. That is the objective. I want you to be success, not failure. In every, I want you to be success in everything you choose to do, and that's how I control you. The goal is you want to be success. I want you to be success. And when the next thing you know, you want to be with me. You want to hang around me because I don't contradict your goal. I don't contradict your choice. And see, I control you already. You don't even know it. So you're going to be controlled by somebody. Who you want to be controlled? By Dr. K or by some other asshole? Tell me.
Dr. K.
Because I don't control you. That's how I control you. You get it?
Yes.
I teach you to control yourself. Therefore, you keep me in your atmosphere. And that's it. And I teach you everything that I know. May you use it and pass it on to others so they can know more themselves. And therefore, in your mind, you're going to appreciate Dr. K. You're going to appreciate what he did. And now he tell you that's how he control you, and you don't mind because, oh, you really like the word control now. Because now you're learning how to use it in an appropriate manner. Are you a control freak? Yes, you are. I'm teaching you how to be the best control freak there is. Super version. Are you a narcissist? Yes, you are. So I'm teaching you how to be a super narcissist. Because every one of you are self-centered in your own way. So what do you think self-empowerment is? Is that part of narcissism or not?
It is.
Exactly. Are you a serial killer? Yes, you are. And what did you kill? When the time you breathe, what you just killed? All the bacteria just went inside you and killed your bacteria, kill it. Booyah! Do you see what happened?
Your bacteria killer.
Yes.
Are you master succubus? You like to receive pain, and master, you like to give pain. Yes, you do. Some of you enjoy when you work with your co-worker. Some of you remember one, two co-workers you unfairly, and you actually enjoy when they get in trouble. Don't ever think you did not enjoy that. Tell me, am I lying or not?
You're right.
So what did you show up? Was it sadomasochist or masochist? What was that? You enjoy to see someone in pain. And in your mind, you said, oh my God, I'm glad she got in trouble because that bitch was not nice to me.
Yes.
And you feel satisfaction, didn't you? You feel, just as served. Knowing in the heart that person who did that, they also been hurt. And when you look the full story, you start feeling bad. Oh man, I didn't know that about that's going on. I thought you were all high and mighty. The people who think themselves all high and mighty because they're scared. They're scared. They don't want people to know that they're not high and mighty. Does that make sense now?
Yes.
So remember that. Why do I do things every day? Because I like to be alone. I like to have company and friends. So you
Yeah.
can't expect someone to give you something you don't give something first.
Mhm.
And my end game is what? Don't leave me.
It's hard.
You will forever. Yay! I don't want to be alone. No, no. I'm a Scorpio king, and I have you all in my dungeon. Yeah. So do you see now? There is something behind everyone.
Yes.
Everything that I'm doing, it sounds like spiritual, this, that, but where does it come from? There is a great fear that I have in me. And now you know what that is. I just don't like to be alone. I like to have people give me attention. That's why you see I give so much attention in the hope that I get attention. Do you understand now how it works?
Yes.
Does that make me a bad person or just like everyone else? A person need love. Either way. Do you see how I break things down, everyone? Was that beautiful?
Yeah.
So what do you understand today? What do you understand about me today?
How not to control people, give them freedom.
Yes. Because the objective is to super control them and make them stay and make them not leave you. And so you can be happy. And now you know how to do it without them realizing it consciously, but they are doing it. And yet, how do you make them realize it without them realize? By telling them in the phrase 1 step, 2 step, 3. And then it's come, oh, that's how you do it. Oh, this is why they do it. But then they're going to appreciate you because you told them how it works and you told them the truth about you. And then at that moment, it's too late. They don't want to leave you. They're actually going to appreciate you. Yeah, you appreciate me now when I tell you every secret, what I'm doing. Does that make me a bad person or good person to you?
Good person.
Why you say that, my dear? Although you know I'm a control freak, I'm a master. What's that word again? I can't even say it.
Like a masochist.
Masochist, and also a narcissist or something.
Yeah. It's beautiful because you're transparent. You're human. You're not just. Some teachers give the illusion of being perfect, but you're not like that. You're showing us that you have vulnerabilities too, and to me that's a beautiful thing. It's about equality. You have everyone has something that they're working on, or they have issues, or and it's okay.
Mhm. And perfection, you are perfect, my dear. All of you. You don't even know it. That's why you have God-like ability. I'm just teaching you how to use it. So you lack nothing. I'm just teaching you how to use everything God already given you. You are God. Because God breathed himself into you. So you are him. God breathed himself into you, all of you. So you are him. You are God. And that's it. Just like the internet run out of phone throughout the world. Everywhere there's a phone, there's the internet. Does that make sense? Okay, take a break. Go get water. You're going to be manifesting food and changing water into whatever we need to change. Go on.
I got my water. I'm ready. Man.
Y'all ready? Okay, we're gonna change water. We're gonna do food first. Let's manifest. We're gonna have today on the menu. We're gonna have sweet and sour chicken. All right.
Okay.
Okay, on the menu, and we're gonna have sake as a drink. Manifested sake. You know what sake is?
I do.
It's
And
Japanese liquor.
alcohol.
Yes. Okay. So we're gonna have sweet and sour chicken, and we're gonna have sweet and sour noodle, and also with the Asian bread. Okay. And you're gonna sell everything. So do the hand and get ready and listen to your pimp. And that's me, you got the pimp. Now, don't visualize anything. Do you understand what did I just said?
Don't
Do not
visualize.
visualize. That means just ask Bartimaeus, and then let Bartimaeus do it, and then you just here to receive. Your job is to receive.
Yeah.
Ask and receive. Bartimaeus' job is to manifest. Do you understand?
Yes.
And when you close your eye, your thinking thought to see automatically. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Bartimaeus,
May
please manifest a bowl of
please manifest a bowl of
sweet and sour chicken
sweet and sour chicken
with a sweet and sour noodle
with and sour noodle
with sweet bread
with sweet bread
and also some shrimp fried rice.
and shrimp fried rice. Some shrimp fried rice.
And please let it weigh about 1,000 pounds.
Please let it weigh about 1,000 pounds.
And on my left hand,
On my left hand,
please manifest some sake,
please manifest some sake,
a bowl of it,
A bowl of it,
and let it weigh about 500 pounds.
and let it weigh 500
pounds.
Now,
now.
and blow. Is it done, Bartimaeus? My mic
Is it
said
done, Bartimaeus?
Complete.
okay. Now,
I got yes,
notice you
sir.
start to feel it. Say you can look at your hand as you get like a distortion, like a haze. I don't know what it's called. It's like you can't focus on your hand or something. There's something there. You can see this distortion. So if you close your eye, you look in the hand, you're both direction, you see in your thinking, you see a sake, bowl of sake, and a bowl of the sweet and sour chicken and the sweet and sour noodle and shrimp fried rice and also a bread. Okay, now to make sure that it's all real to you, not just only just bullshitting here, watch. Smell it. So you can smell the sweet and sour chicken. It's amazing. And the shrimp and the bun. Tell me, are you experiencing it?
Yeah.
You can feel the heaviness present. Okay, watch. This is sake. Yep, it's alcohol. Okay, does everyone experience? Some of you will feel more, smell more, some of you will faintly smell it. Some of you will feel the present more, some of you will faintly feel it.
I faintly smell it and feel it.
And who smell more stronger? And who smell the food stronger? And who smell it faintly and stuff like that?
I smell it.
faintly.
Yeah,
One
I
at
smell
a
it.
time.
I smell it faintly, but I can
Okay.
feel the weight of it.
Okay.
I do
Okay.
too, frankly.
Okay, how about the other?
I
What's
don't
your-
smell it,
Uh-huh.
but I feel the presence on my hand, both of my hands.
Okay. Mama, we're almost done, Mom. Hold on. You're almost done, Mama. Hold on. Okay, guys, let's wrap this up. Smell the alcohol. Yeah, it's sake. I can smell the alcohol. For me, it's very strong because you can feel the hot alcohol, you know?
Mhm.
Okay, let's do this. Food and beverage.
Food and beverage.
Please go into my stomach now. Let my stomach be full.
Please blow my stomach now
Come
and
out
let
my
my stomach
mind, let
be
it be
full.
full.
And blow. Now say it again. Bowl and glass, return to heaven and blow.
Bold and glad, return to heaven.
Oh my God, do you feel that? Oh my God, it's like you can feel the alcohol, the burning and everything,
Mhm.
and the food.
I'll be
So
right
how many of you feel full now?
I feel the same. A little bit, a little full.
How do you feel the presence of the food and the alcohol burning sensation? I need help. I need to know yes or no here. Simple question.
Yes.
Ah,
Full.
Yes or no?
I
Yes.
feel full.
Hey, so thankful. Yes or no?
No, I don't feel full.
Did you feel it enter you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we need. You
Okay.
know, that's all we need. You need more. We're gonna increase it to 5. Oh, no. 2,000 pounds. Be careful. Increase that
Holy
back.
cow.
Because I don't want to harm you. Okay, but as you get more, the best way to practice this when you're hungry. Get it go in. You know, does that make sense? Good. You
Yes.
feel it. When you practice, when you're full, it's kind of hard to tell. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're hungry, when you do it, oh, you know it. Okay. Now I feel it warm now, the alcohol. Okay, let's change the water. Change it, do it self-serve. Bottle may we change this water into pomegranate juice and coconut juice. Do that for me, Bottle may? Yes. Done. I like this. Sour. Okay. Every one of you, I gotta go see mom. The stage is yours. I gotta go see mom. Mom want to holler. Okay, be back.
All right.
Okay.
And talk to each other until I come back.
Hoping the sack didn't get me. Because that no alcohol is definitely will be real.
Yeah, I'm working, so I can't really drink right now. Stuff will be jacked up. Yeah, but
Man.
yeah, but I smell stuff very faintly, but I can feel it in my hands and when it goes into my stomach. But you know, I want to smell it strong. Maybe I can work on it.
Stronger smell, make it strong. I think I smell the coconut. That's what I end up getting.
Sorry, I had a phone call. I'll be back. Mommy? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. I guess I missed the call. Sorry, I don't know. I guess I'm still trying to figure out how to navigate between the phone functions and Zoom. Oh well, I'll call her back. I'm sorry. I'll be back. It was my mom. Mama.
Mom calling people all at once. Wow, his mom just
Yeah.
called him.
Yeah, let me call her back. I'll be back, family.
Okay. Anybody has a lot of dream with the device by any chance?
I don't. Well,
Oh my
I always
goodness.
have had a bunch of dreams anyway, but before I got the device.
I usually have dreams, but with the device it become more frequent now.
Oh, okay.
So it's interesting.
Yeah, that device will do a number on you while you're sleeping.
Remember the first week I had a device, I was hearing like voices that woke me up, but after that it didn't happen. I don't know if it was testing me out, see if I was able to wake me up or something. I was like, after that I just stopped. But dreams become very frequent now, which is good because I don't like the fact that I don't dream. But it's good.
Oh, okay.
Wait till it has a sense of humor.
Oh, it does have a sense of humor.
It's gonna start sounding like your wife and waking you up.
And
Did
that's
you
the
call me,
crazy
honey?
part.
No, I didn't call you.
Oh man, it's interesting to see sometimes the weird jokes that you would hear. You'd be like, okay, what's going on here? I get to decipher real or fake sometime when you're watching these people on the YouTube at times. Because a lot of times these guys, they talk a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
There's no backup to it. He was correct about Cassidy because Cassidy is definitely big. So, and Cassidy did not want to give Corso credit because whoever is telling Corso is getting it probably to the YouTube channel and then tell Cassidy, yeah, it's true, but they won't tell him where they're getting it from either because that'll be too much heat. Amazing.
Eventually, things like that bites you. It comes out and bites you in the butt.
Yeah. Man, oh man. I was working with my tech yesterday, and me and him were like, what's going on? The customer not buying from us today. We're going back and forth. And finally, we got one customer buying from us. I was like, oh my gosh, this is like Russian roulette we're playing. Amazing enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, people were very comfortable yesterday. I'm watching people were not wearing masks too much. When I went outside, I was like, they're getting comfortable. I guess when you're in Nassau, that changes rapidly. You can see it.
Wow.
But when they go to the market, of course, they give them the advance warning. You have to wear your mask. So that's when they basically wear it.
Yeah, I'm of course same situation. I'm here at work and I got to supposed to be wearing a mask. So I keep an eye on when people come in, put it on because I can't wear it too long. It starts giving me a headache, and I understand why.
The same problem with me. And
you know why it does that?
You're breathing CO2 basically.
Yeah, your
No,
blood
no.
oxygen, your blood.
Yeah, I seen that video. You ain't getting enough
Yeah.
oxygen.
Yeah, it's bad for
Yeah, they
me.
gotta
You know,
breathe.
imagine you going back and forth throughout the day, and at the end of the day, you feel so drained. And I'm like, what the? I didn't expect this to happen. I'm like, this is not healthy at all, man. What the heck are they thinking
Hey.
about this mass business?
Now, what I was thinking about, you know how you have these people have those little oxygen generators? Have one of
Yeah.
those, put valves up on the nose piece, and you just breathe in the oxygen from the oxygen generator, and blow
Yeah.
out and come out the sides. But it's like a one-way. You got 2 one-way valves. Make your own
That
gas mask.
I'd rather have that, man, any day. It is not healthy at all, man. Every day, if you're gonna work in that kind of conditioning, they don't realize it's not helping.
It's not. I've seen 2 videos. One I passed around. That was the guy that used the oxygen meter for the air. And another one I saw, which I should have kept, was where a nurse actually got all those oxygen sensors for the blood oxygen levels, and her
Yeah.
oxygen level was at 97%. She put the mask on,
Jeez.
and it quickly went down to 77%.
Yeah.
That's when you start getting close to the danger zone. Yeah.
Yeah, I went to I work in a high, at times when they would tell me to work to help out in a high volume store. That's when the EG became a little bit very, very difficult. I'm like, this is not helping me out. This is how who create this mess? It's not helping me out at all. You know, you can't. I have to constantly take off the mask or go outside or something because I can't. And then people are coming in. You can't say no to them. At the end of the day, I feel really drained. That's how bad it
Yeah.
gets for me on that end. I was like, man, I don't know who come out with that idea, but it's not helping me out one bit.
It's causing, actually, I think it's causing more problems in the long run because you're actually weakening your immune system.
Yeah.
You increase
be
oxygen
honest with-
levels. If you go to not just Wim Hof, but Wim Hof, and to also the other one is the 1 minute miracle or something like that. They have you using food grade hydrogen peroxide. You increase oxygen levels in your system, and you wind up killing a lot of parasites that or another thing that don't belong there.
Wow.
You actually boost your immune system with higher levels of oxygen. In fact, being in a hyperbolic chamber, you can regenerate damaged nerve tissue.
Oh, okay.
All right. The thing is about being in a hyperbolic chamber, or those like the Michael Jackson hay staff one, is that there's certain things you can't put in there because you're increasing your oxygen levels dramatically. And so things that normally would not catch on fire can suddenly catch on fire. So you can have have any oils. You cannot have any oils. You can't use synthetic fabrics. There's certain things you can't do in there because the higher oxygen levels, the higher concentration of oxygen levels will catch things on fire.
Okay. Wow, I didn't think about that at all with having that. Especially if you have nitrogen. If you have, people say if you have, if you're could afford it to have nitrogen and oxygen like in a room, it might help the body healing quickly too, and recuperate very fast. But they say it's expensive though to create a room like that. It's not a walk in the park.
Yeah, no. You can somewhat, if you know how to create a what they call a you can do it still. You can actually increase oxygen levels in your room, but you would use water. You would use okay. You put a little bit of baking soda in there. In the water, and you would use okay, and then you would put in welcome. Then you would use electricity to separate the water. And I think it's a negative current that or a negative pole that releases the oxygen. So you'd have to have like 2 cones going to water with 2 electrodes going in. And one will be the hydrogen coming up and the other one will be the oxygen. Now what the baking soda does, it helps to create a better conductivity.
Okay.
All right, so the water will break down, but you're creating like a little hydrogen oxygen generator is what you're doing. And
Okay.
so you can put so you have the two poles separated. Then what you do is, each one will produce its own gas. You can throw the top, you put the hydrogen into a tube that goes back into another tub of, bucket of water basically, and then comes out, so that it prevents, if there's a flash or fire, the fire go into the water and extinguish. And then the oxygen, you do the same thing. You have it go into its own pipe with water in it, so in case there's a fire, it won't cause an explosion. But you can have the water, the oxygen going into the room, and then the hydrogen going back outside.
Wow.
You use a frequency generator?
Not a frequency. You can use a frequency generator, but
This is more.
it's electronic. It's for separating water and hydrogen. I mean,
Yeah.
oxygen. But you can use a frequency generator. They were doing tests. The guy that was doing
It takes
vehicle.
less energy.
Yeah, the guy that was doing the vehicle though, the guy that was running his vehicle on water, he actually found a way. He used zinc pipes, and he used low voltage,
Was it
high
Stan?
frequency.
His name is?
I forgot his name.
I think, was it Stan? I think Stanley?
I
Not Stanley.
have one. I got two of those generators. One I bought it, and one I built myself, but I never put it installed into the car, so I might go back and do it again. And I do have about 3 or 4 frequency generators.
What I heard in one of the videos, he was actually experimenting with low voltage but high frequency electricity, and that would break up the water and the hydrogen real quick.
I done that for the making the guns, the salt separation, like the Ormus, and it works really good when you set up a frequency generator with just a 9-volt battery, or you can use a 12-volt, doesn't matter, as long as you set up the frequency generator.
See, so that frequency helps break it apart. So you can create your own little oxygen chamber if you wanted to there. Gabriel, you just gotta be aware that if you increase oxygen levels in the room, you can cause things that normally would not catch on fire. You can cause them to catch on fire.
You gotta do it outdoors, because definitely if you generate too much, and you can get it's very explosive hydrogen.
Got you. Got me worried now. Thought you try. Delete that.
Well, you can probably do just enough to where if you want to increase the room by oxygen level by a little bit, you can do it, but don't get too crazy with it.
Okay, I got you.
So we did that also for the high and low for the for one of the devices that we built, gravitational fields.
Okay.
That's when I bought all those frequency generators. You can also use the software for like inside or experiment inside the house with a program like the Rife technology.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, and you can use that to heal or kill because it's based on the frequency.
Yeah.
It's
awesome.
Some of the stuff you really have to start playing with that electricity.
So Dr. Che or General Carlos,
yes.
Are you familiar with the MedBed technology? Is that also frequency?
That is
frequency, definitely.
Actually, that goes beyond. That's you dealing with the med beds go quantum level. They actually work on you on various different bodies.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow!
Like in the hospitals, we have them. and they actually, it's like a decompressor chamber, and they fill with oxygen to the highest level. So the person, like when you go scuba diving, if you go out too fast, they put you into those beds.
Now, Dr. Che, there
Yeah,
are
I
these
hear.
med beds. There are these med beds that can actually work at a quantum level, and they can help you regenerate lost limbs and everything.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
do
so
all that.
cool.
It's high. Basically, they have a frequency, and they're also saturated with high oxygen.
Okay.
We have
I
about
hear the
10
soldiers
that
in
I used to
Mars,
work
they
with.
use it on.
Yep.
Really, only really wealthy people have a few. I heard that they're supposed to be releasing it more for, I don't want to say public use, but it's going to be available at like wellness centers and things like that to start
And
They
that's
giving
have
what
it
Trump was talking about, probably. He probably have one of his own, basically.
in the hospitals. They do it, and they do for physical therapy, or like when person has been burned or damaged in the internal the lungs, so the whole organs will get filled up with it.
Oh, wow.
Could
Add
imagine
anything.
the cost, man, on that one.
Oh man,
Jeez.
they're expensive. They do it by the hour. You be get in for about 30 minutes
Jesus.
an hour. It's expensive.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You go in there, you probably get renewed complete.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Because I know like the crystal healing beds, it utilizes a different type of technology, I guess, but the med beds, it's really fascinating to me. I know it's been around for a while, but it's not readily, it's not accessible to everyone.
Yeah, they make sure you're not getting near it,
You can
basically.
afford the basic ones, but the very expensive ones, you can add anything. They even have a 3D screen inside that, like a monitor, so you can be watching like a 3D, whatever you want to be surfing, you want to be like underwater, whatever you want, and they put you in the head at 3D.
Wow.
So it's really cool. I worked
Yeah,
in those machines.
that sounds really cool. Yeah, I'm just fascinated with stuff like that, like some of the technology that they're starting to, like, I guess it's okay now for some of these technologies to be released without
First
people
we had
being
just
murdered.
a basic monitor, and then we
Yeah,
changed it to that 3D monitor.
that's really cool.
This is
Yeah.
where taxes went, basically. These
Yeah.
deep black projects, and some of it they make sure like a soldier that get hurt could have been benefited from it, but they
Yeah.
pick and choose who they wanna heal, basically.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, you're so right. But I'm
So much
so
stuff I hear over the years, especially as of 2011 and 2011 to 2016, those gaps is crazy. The stuff you hear later on.
A lot of the technology it's been around so long, but they weren't out to
Yeah.
the public until now.
People were murdered if they brought out technology that
Yeah.
if like if you get a solar power or a hydrogen powered vehicle, like the inventor
Yeah.
was taken out or his patent was purchased
Yeah.
and it was never put in production.
Yeah,
People
1970 with that guy that did the water car and Doom Buggy. And I saw the whole, I didn't even realize they had a guy like that.
Each
Who?
frequency, let's say for remote stuff, each frequency is sold out for $1 million. Like if you want to broadcast information at so and so, like a 750 hertz, you have to pay for that frequency.
Wow.
Doesn't make sense. This is a frequency that's in the earth. Doesn't make sense
Well,
sometimes.
they patent everything, and if you
Yeah.
want to buy that, if you have to have $1 million in order to buy, and then you broadcast under that frequency.
Wow.
And then you can charge whatever you want, like in the medical field or the telemos, like check patient heart monitor and all that stuff. Those little monitors that are wireless, we have to pay license for every single item every year.
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay, look at the Wall Street Journal. I guess my eyes got caught wind of it. I was reading it one day. Some stuff I could remember because of the fact that I just breezed through it, and I was looking at it, and I thought maybe that technology was gonna come out. They say supposedly Wall Street Journal that they were able to actually have a way of transmitting information faster than wire, and it was wireless. They use different frequency when they're doing that, and they give you the whole lowdown on how they were doing it too. The crazy part is, oh no, I thought the being in the wire was actually was the best route to send information, but I didn't know they actually found ways to do it wirelessly and very fast, faster than cable.
That's wild.
Anything wireless,
And
pretty much.
only Wall Street have that happening for them basically when they're using it. I don't know if they're still using it or probably use something different version of it. And it's amazing to see that. I was like, these guys, they keep the secrets for good.
And it's all just about making money, because like I'm not the best with keeping up with technology, but it's like every I don't know, every couple of months the newer phone comes out or the newer, but they
It's
had
the
that
same thing.
technology.
You're not missing it. They just keep adding onto it, just like a car.
Yeah, they just what is that word? They just drip it a little bit, little by little to the public,
Yeah.
and then they bring out the next thing. It's the same thing with video games. Like now the PlayStation 5 is coming out with all this technology, and it's annoying. It's just about making money.
That's how I feel like every day when I go to work and watching people saying they don't want to change. I say, I'm sorry, but you have to change. You like it or not. You don't want to do the software update and watch what happens next.
Yeah, that's
Can't
true.
hide it.
That's true. It's just all about the money, the moolah. So
Yeah, the moolah, oh my gosh, it's crazy.
yeah, they, sooner or later though, hopefully, things will start shifting with people. We'll have access to everything. We won't,
Yeah,
because the
eventually,
only
yeah,
reason,
definitely.
because they were allowed, they had the means to monopolize things, and so hopefully the time will come where everyone will have equal access to everything.
That's
Equality
the
is the
goal.
thing.
Equality,
Bye,
that's the
Ori.
goal.
Yeah.
All right,
So
I'm getting my medicine here. This is the Artemisia Nua.
what is that?
Artemisia Nua. I'm making a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bundle.
Oh yeah, you did talk about that before. I wanted to ask you as well, Dr. Che and General Carlos, like what do you know about the Schumann resonance? Because it's been changing a lot lately. It's shifting
Yes,
back and forth.
I thought it was 7 point something. Now it's a lot more now.
Sometimes it whites out.
Fluctuated. It goes up and down. I think the highest has been going up to close to 20.
Yeah.
20? Oh, okay.
It's
Last time it was
actually
14.
gone. It has actually spiked higher than that.
I don't know what. Right now it would be like 14, no? I don't know what's it. I haven't paid attention, but there's a website that you can look on that Schumann resonance.
Yeah.
I gotta find, because it whites out sometimes and then it goes back, but like people can feel it, or if you're sensitive, you can feel it. Animals feel it.
Oh yeah, what's happening is one thing they've been doing is using that to mess up the negative entities that are here, because that's what it throws them out of whack. And the other thing is also it's trying to get us accustomed to the higher frequencies. But when that happens, our butts get kicked because whatever's low frequency has to come up.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. Because I want to say maybe a few days ago I had a headache, which is rare, and it didn't go. It was more like pressure, not quite a full blown headache, but just like a constant pressure that was there, and I couldn't think of why. It just I drank water. Water helped actually. It didn't go away completely, but it definitely helped. But I was wondering if it was just something energetic going on, if it was solar flares or whatever. But that makes perfect sense.
Or maybe all the above.
Yeah, that's true too. It's a lot going on.
Yes.
There was this one YouTube video where this lady, she posted these, it was like almost like a rainbow dome, like a pink rainbow dome that was just popping up in all areas all over the world.
I saw that pink energy yesterday. What you're talking about? I saw that
in the sky. Did you see it in the sky?
Yes.
Yeah,
And I was
too.
looking, what is it? I was questioning, what is it? I thought it was cosmic waves until I saw that same video you're talking about this morning.
Yeah, I love her. I love watching her videos, and I was just like, wow, like I really like I resonated with the images. I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I was just
Yeah.
wondering if anyone's seen it.
Yeah, I saw it. I always resonate with her. And I resonated with that video. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I was like, oh, what is that? I want to see it. So hopefully, I mean, it felt good, like a positive thing. It didn't feel negative at all. So I'm just wondering if that's just a sign of just the higher frequencies coming in, or
The energy felt good when I saw it yesterday
I'll be
too.
back,
It
guys.
felt good to me. It
Oh,
felt
okay.
positive to me.
Yeah, it makes you feel happy. Like
Yes.
it's related. It's definitely related to like the rainbow energy I felt. But it was just so pretty. I was like, well, I want to see that somewhere, like just in the sky. Maybe this evening, maybe the sky will still turn into those deep colors, like the golden orange and pinks and purples. It was so pretty. I would just love to just look at the sky and just watch the changes. Yeah, but yeah, I was just wondering if anyone else seen it or had experiences with that. Maybe LT, maybe in Hawaii, he might have seen something like that. I feel like something like that will manifest there because it's like portals and stuff there.
Thank you for sharing. I saw that video and thank you for the confirmation.
Oh yeah, you're welcome, sweetie. I just, sometimes you just drawn to certain things, and and it's just, everyone feels out what works with them. But I felt so good when I saw that, and I comment to her. It's like, thank you for sharing that, because it felt like you could feel the frequency even through the images. It just felt so good. It just makes me feel happy. But yeah. Dr. General Carlos, are you still there?
I'm still here, but I'm at work, so I still gotta mute it and I can't always listen.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm working too. I just wanted to ask. I know Dr. Chase, when I mentioned biofeedback devices, because I listened to Sam Muggsy and I know she talks about that a lot. I was wondering if I know Dr. Che works with magnets, but I wonder if the technology is similar, because I think the biofeedback is based on frequency healing. Like if you have I wanted to, because I was thinking about getting one before I came across, Dr. K and learning about healing self, but
well, that requires energy and it's a little bit more. The best thing is the magnets, because you don't need to electricity. You can do it anywhere, any place in the universe, in the planet, even in space. The spacesuits, they have magnets, so a person can be grounded. Or if you go underwater, the deep diving, they have to have a spacesuit like with a certain magnets throughout the body, because you lose gravity as you go down and you don't know what the up or down.
Yeah, because I know, isn't it based off of, every disease or everything has a frequency. So when you match that frequency,
but you have to have electricity, and you have to be very careful. The best thing to use is, and I think it's free, is the Dr. Royal Rife technology. That's what I use it first. I use it too, but it's really complicated, and you really have to
be careful.
And yes, and with magnets, you don't have to have electricity. You can do it anywhere.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's infinite, the things you can do with the magnets.
Yeah.
By knowing the pH and the north and south. That's simple. And the anatomy.
Also, one thing I learned is that there are the magnetic spectrum has different frequencies, just like light does. And I don't know how that'll influence us, but that's another thing to keep in mind also.
That's true.
Well, you have to think about if you go south on the South Pole, the magnetic field changes because the true north is in the South Pole, not in the north.
Mm-hmm. Aren't the poles shifting too?
Yes, and when you're in the equator, that's pretty much balanced. It's a pH, like it's a energy, only takes about 3 minutes to balance the energy level. But if you're on, as far as you go north and south, it could take up to 30 minutes
Wow.
Wow.
because of location.
I'm sure places that are close to the equator, they must experience a lot of anomalies based on their location. Just
Well,
like